welcome back to another episode of Can You Game On It? You know, I'm just wondering like where that song came from, like Can You Game On It? But it's okay, I dig it. Speaking of digging it, we are digging it back here in the studio, da-da! Did you miss the studio? Because I did, because I was so tired of being stuck in my small gaming room. But anyways, that's not why we're here. We're here to talk about a brand new item like we do every week. This is the Logitech G435 Lightspeed headphones, and it is one of their more casual, friendly, cutesy, made for small headset. And I always talk about this so many times. Small hands, also small head. I did complain about a lot of headphones are made for bigger heads, but look at me now, guys. It fits me! Anyways, do the intro. Alright guys, so today we are going to be talking about this particular headset priced at 299 ringgit. This is definitely one of the more affordable items in the Logitech line. When you think about Logitech, you think about high-end gaming peripherals. Their keyboards go between 800 to 1,000 ringgit perhaps, or something along those lines of that. And so do their mice, but surprisingly though, this in the 299 ringgit price range is pretty affordable compared to their other items. And what's really surprising though, that this headset is definitely different than the other headsets you've seen from the Logitech line. It's very, very light. It's only about 165 grams. It's very light, and the colors though are definitely not gamery. Like usually when you think about gaming headsets, it's red, it's black, it's maybe full white, but these are more fun in terms of colors. This is a white and purple color. What would you call this? Purple? CK, what would you call this color?
Lilac.
Lilac? Yeah, white and lilac. And then you have a more fun purple and pink. We'll show the colors right over here. CK, you edit it here, okay? Like here on my face. Not here, but here. Yes, those are the colors. It's very, very fun. And definitely what I think, I wouldn't call it like high fashion, but it's definitely not something I would be so embarrassed to wear out in public. I don't know why, I don't know if this is your thing, but for me personally, when I have a really bulky gaming headset, like those really, really gaming ones, like wearing them out, like I know you can remove the mic, but it still feels very like, oh no. I think people know that I'm wearing a gaming headset. It's like wearing an anime t-shirt out. But it's really weird because wearing anime t-shirts out is like acceptable now. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if that's acceptable to you or not. How would you react seeing me wear a Nezuko t-shirt? I think I've done that before somehow. But speaking of that though, I like how it's very, very, you know, like you can just wear it anywhere. It's very light as well, which means that when you carry it in your bag, you're definitely not gonna feel it. But there are a few downsides, but we'll talk about that later. Let's talk about the specs. 40mm gaming driver, that is coming out with that. But while this is wireless, it does come with two modes. 2.4 gigahertz, which you can connect with this dongle over here. Not the smallest dongle, and because it's Type A means that you can only connect it to a laptop or a PC. And it does come with Bluetooth as well. So other than that though, if you look at over here, what's really interesting, it does come, I don't know why, but I really like these coiled wires here. I think it adds like a really fun, whimsical sort of look. CK, do you like this cable here? The CK is not a fan. I don't know, I kind of like it. The cushion is all right. I don't think it's the most cushioniest cushions I've ever touched in my cushioniest life. But the top band here is very interesting. While most headsets, even on the budget side, do put like a little bit of like a cushion there just to kind of cushion your head, this is kind of like just the frame and a mesh. It's not uncomfortable, but it's definitely an interesting feeling, especially when you have AC in your head, because you can feel the AC blowing through and you're like, don't I have a band up there? It's kind of cold, you know? Oh, I know the feeling. You know when you rip your pants and then like you feel air coming there where it's not supposed to be there? That's exactly the same feeling, but on your head. Okay, so let's talk a little bit else about us in the box. Other than the dongle, you do get your Type-C to Type-A cable. This is how you're gonna charge the headset. And in terms of battery life, it does claim that it comes with 18 hours of battery life, which I am assuming if it's using Bluetooth. But when I was using this playing Valorant on my PC, maybe I got between 8 to 10 hours before it finally died out. I can't tell at this point. Maybe I used it a bit too much or I didn't turn it off at that point. Anyways, guys, I spoke a little bit about performance. Let's talk more about the performance of this. How does it sound like? That is the most important part, right? Okay, so in terms of performance, this does come with passive noise cancelling. You guys know what that means? CK, do you know what that means?
Yes. Do you want me to say it?
Yes.
That there's no actual driver that's cancelling out the noise.
Yeah, that's right. So usually there's like a white noise happening to cover up the sounds outside, but for this one, it just really clamps onto your ear. Like I have it on, I can barely hear what CK is saying. No, he's not really saying anything, but it's just me. But anyways, I can barely even hear myself. It's pretty good, it's pretty decent. But it is kind of tight even for my small head. And when I saw CK wear it, I was like, you know what? Come here, come on. Come on. We're gonna have our producer over here today. Well, I'm the producer, he's co-producer. But anyways, he's gonna wear the headset. So when he wears it, like for me, I think it doesn't look so weird because my head is
Too
small.
for me.
Yeah, I was just telling him how it looks so weird. Look. Yeah, it looks really funny.
Thanks, Tosh.
But yeah, you can definitely tell that this is definitely made for people with smaller heads. So there's that as well. Also, if you notice that while this does slide so easily, it doesn't really give like a very big sort of like size difference. So yeah, if you don't have a small head, you can kiss this headset goodbye. If you're someone as big as CK and you're like, oh, I love the colors, goodbye. It's not gonna fit you, my friend. It will, but it'll look very weird. It'll look very weird. So audio-wise though, this headset, while the price range is affordable, I mean, not up there in terms of like the Logitech range, it's actually pretty decent. Like, I don't hate it. I tried Valorant on this and like, I'm just gonna say its directional audio is not bad at all. It's actually pretty decent. You can actually definitely play games with directional audio on this. It's doable. Definitely there are some times where I felt like the audio was a little bit too overwhelming, but this is coming back to the whole I don't like headsets with noise cancelling when I'm gaming. I think it goes down to that. But after a while, when you do get used to it, I think it's pretty decent. Music-wise, really good, clear bass, highs and lows as well, and playing cinematic games on this is really, really nice. So I played some Control on this. Also really good, really crisp shooting sounds, love it. You know what I really love about Control? When you run out of your ammo, usually you have to hide behind a wall and wait for a reload, right? If you're like inexperienced. Of course, I am an experienced Control player after all. Don't show clips that I die, CK, thank you very much. But anyways, you just kind of like pull the thing and just launch it at them, and I don't know why, but when you launch, it does come with a really crisp sound. And this one really delivers. I really like that. And in terms of ambient sounds, I think one of the most creepiest games I played in terms of ambient sounds will definitely have to be Shadow of the Tomb Raider. The sound of the river, the sound of the forest, the sound of the creepy... Oh, the cannibals. I hate them so much. Yeah, they're really scary. Works really well on this. If you want to be freaked out, definitely get this. And I really like using this on the train as well. You can barely even hear the train sound because of because of the passive noise cancelling. Now let's talk about pairing. So when you're using the dongle on your PC, it's pretty much just plug and play. Once it's plugged in, you turn it on, it immediately already syncs. There is no latency or delay. And I think one of the biggest things that people talk about when it comes to wireless headsets in general is the delay for Bluetooth. And I was just really interested to find out how it would work playing this on a Nintendo Switch or even mobile. Unfortunately, though, I was unable to pair this onto my Nintendo Switch, and upon going to a Reddit, the encyclopedia and Bible of all gaming knowledge, a lot of people were saying that it can only connect when you buy a third-party Bluetooth dongle. And I am really disappointed about that because, you know, the Bluetooth feature on the Switch is fairly new, and I thought I can finally use my Bluetooth headsets on that. No, that's definitely not the case. Now let's talk about it on mobile though. On mobile, I think it is a very seamless experience connecting. You know, I think one thing though that I did notice when it comes to my Jabra headset before is that for some reason my iPhone found it really hard to connect or even find it. This one though, found it really fast, connected really fast, and trying some games on it, like say PUBG Mobile, like Pokemon Unite, like even Genshin Impact, there is little to no delay. And it's honestly so shocking because whenever people talk about Bluetooth, people always talk about latency and delay. It just wasn't there for me, and I am very happy with this. Okay, so let's talk about the mic. What I really like about this is that the mic is barely here. Like when I showed it to CK just now, he was like, where's the mic? And I'm like, no, this is the mic. You don't have to pull it off or put it on or bring it close to your mouth because it's like here. I think honestly, it's kind of disorienting. I think CK will have to agree with me because when you look at this, when it's like this, it kind of feels like the mic is gonna pick up all the background noise and everything else between it does. But it is actually also pretty clear, and compared comparing it to my condenser mic, it was, I wouldn't say it comes close because a condenser mic is a condenser mic, but it's actually pretty clear. And it doesn't sound like you're talking on the muffling and the yeah, definitely not the case. But one thing though, if you're using this, don't scream. I think my friends have permanent ear damage by now. And I think that's it. The golden question of the day is, can you game on the Logitech G435 Lightspeed gaming headphones? Ow, sorry, I have an ear infection that actually hurt my ear. Yes, you can. And it's decently priced if you love Logitech. I'm just gonna throw it out there that there are other headphones that may be better in this price range. But if you like something that comes with really cool, funky colors, very light, you have a small head, comes with pretty decent battery life, and a mic that's not so noticeable, definitely get this. And what's great about this is, at home right now, my desk is white. My whole PC is white with some accents of pinks and cute purples. I feel like this would look really good on my desk as well, aesthetics-wise. So yeah, definitely can get it right now on Shopee as well as Lazada, as well as all authorized Logitech sellers. Anyways, Tash, I'm gonna steal this away because while it is not the most favorite headset I own, it is definitely one of the prettiest headsets I own. Actually, it actually is the prettiest. So, sayonara.